Are you looking for a brand new home with no HOA, no CDD, $309,000? Well, let's check out this home in Ocala, Florida. Last I checked, there's about 29 or so builders building in this part of Ocala, whether they're small builders or big builders like small mom and pop ones or the bigger ones. So if you want properties like this sent directly to you, I have a link in the description with the VIP list. Just put your criteria there, just put your email. Don't even put your phone number. I'll start sending properties directly to you as soon as I get the chance. And if you're looking to get into real estate or switch brokerages or get into the mortgage business, my team has openings. Right now we have about 1,700 unconverted leads. We got leads coming in every day from all parts of the country, and we need your help to help convert some of them. So if you're looking to get into business or switch brokers, reach out to me. And we could also help you get some content like this, like YouTube videos, social media stuff, to boost your lead flow as well. My name is Joe Denny. I'm a Florida realtor and mortgage broker as well. One credit pull, I'm able to shop multiple lenders, get you a good deal. Today we're in Ocala, we're in Marion Oaks, checking out this awesome new construction home, 309, no HOA, no CDD, brand new, move-in ready. We have a pretty nice sized lot here and pretty nice sized home as well. Now, a lot of people look in Marion Oaks because the peacefulness, the tranquility. If you're looking for that no HOA, no CDD, there's a lot of scattered lot properties here where basically different builders are just building throughout Marion Oaks, and there's no HOA or no CDD. But if you do want an HOA property, there's also HOA communities not too far from here as well. So depending on if you want the restriction or no restriction, we got options for you. This is a view of like the street and what you can kind of see across the street, the neighbors' houses and stuff. It's a mix of new construction, older homes, different builders as well. Where we're at in Ocala, we're not too far from 75. We're about an hour and 10 minutes from Orlando. I just drove from East Orlando. Took about an hour, 10 minutes, hour and 15 minutes. You're maybe about 40 minutes to an hour from like Jacksonville, or no, the Gainesville area actually. Maybe 3 hours away from Miami, depending on traffic. Disney's about an hour and a half away. So if you're the big Disney fan, you might want to move closer to there, maybe in the Davenport area, South Claremont, Winter Garden areas. But if you go once in a blue, then we're not that far. We're just a driving distance, about an hour and a half away. And we got the programs. Homes like this, the builders have closing cost incentives to help you buy the home. And with a mortgage broker like me, I can help you find down payment assistance as well. Or And we have programs available as well. On new construction like this, builders are always willing to help with closing cost incentives. And if you partner with a mortgage broker like me, I can also help you find down payment assistance options. Or if you qualify for USDA, areas like this that are more rural, up and coming, have USDA options as well. They got down payment assistance, USDA options, closing cost incentives for the builders. We could put all that together to get you a great deal. So this is gonna be your living room. Right when you walk in, you have these nice windows. Pretty nice colors throughout the property. You have a little gray on the floors, white over here, kind of like an off-white for the baseboards. In the kitchen, you have a nice little island over there. So one of the first steps when you're looking to get into a property like this is to reach out to me. My direct number is 407-759-5677. But if you're not ready for that phone call, there's a VIP list down in the description. There's also a calendar link down there. So if you want to get on my calendar, we can have a conversation like that. But all I pretty much need is like your name and your email to get started on sending you properties like this. Cool about this house is right when you walk in, the living room's over there. You have one of the bedrooms right over here on the side. So if you want like a guest to stay there, family, that could be your in-home gym, your in-home office, work from home space. You kind of have that tucked away right when you walk in, right to the right. Then you have your beautiful kitchen here, stainless steel appliances, upgraded countertops, cabinets and everything. You have two of the rooms right on that side with a bathroom, and then you have the two-car garage right over here, laundry room, and then you're gonna have the primary suite on that side of the property. So right off the kitchen, this is where those two rooms are gonna be located, and you're gonna have the full bathroom, one of the full bathrooms right behind me. The other bathroom is gonna be on the other side of the property. And then you have this beautiful kitchen. Really nice. What do you think about it? After we go home searching for a few days, few weeks, few months, and you've identified the property that you're interested in, part of my job is to come up with an offer together with you on a property like this. So even though they want 309, I know there's competition down the street, so we're probably able to offer a little bit more. No guarantee on what they're gonna accept, but I've sold a few properties in the area, and I also have access to the recent sales as well. Some of these properties go up and down in pricing. We have some in the area that have gone down $20,000, $30,000, and there's other builders that have a different strategy that are keeping their price points strong and healthy. They're giving incentives on the back end, so they'll give you closing cost incentives, reduce interest rates as well, and they'll keep their prices steady so that their future homes can sell, for the same price or more, instead of lowering their prices and hurting their appraisals. So you have to work with a realtor like me to kind of understand, are we working with a seller here that has maybe just one or two properties in the market and they're ready to let it go at a steep discount? Or are you working with a bigger builder that I already know what they're trying to do and their discounts are going to be more on the back end, so we're not going to get them to budge on the price? They'll give you everything on the back end. So somebody like me has the type of experience to help you. And then on the other end of the property, right off the kitchen, you have access to your two-car garage right over here. We have a laundry room right behind me, and then you have your primary suite right this way. You have your bathroom and your walk-in closet as well. When you're putting together an offer, there's several components. I've done this hundreds of times. Probably even thousands of times, sold hundreds of homes. Got a lot of offers that haven't got accepted, but a lot of offers that have been accepted too. What happens is you want to negotiate some of the terms. It's not just about the pricing. So the first thing you want to figure out is, what's the price going to be? Then you want to figure out what your initial deposit's going to be. Typically on a financing deal, you want to put about 1% as the initial escrow. On a cash deal, you want to put as little as maybe 10% down to show that you're serious. You got the offer, the initial deposit. You want to figure out your inspection period. Even though these houses are brand new, you want to get a third-party inspector to come in and check everything. That way, if there's issues, we can renegotiate. So you have your offer, you have your initial deposit, you have your inspection. You want to throw in an appraisal contingency in there. Even though the house might be worth $309,000 today, what happens in the next 2 weeks if a few sales in the area dip a little bit below 309? You want to be protected by that appraisal contingency. Now here's the good news. If the appraisal comes in higher, we don't got to tell anybody. We just say, hey, the home appraised, let's keep moving. But if the appraisal comes in a little bit lower, let's say it comes in at 305, 300, you want to renegotiate. The appraisal contingency doesn't force the seller to come down, but it gives you the opportunity to keep your deposit safe. That way, in case you guys can't meet in the middle for some weird reason, then we back out. And there's so many ways to meet in the middle. The seller can come down, the buyer can go up, both agents can take a hit on their commission. I've been through probably all those different scenarios on trying to get a property, to get to closing when there's like an appraisal issue. Now, in a situation like this where there's a few houses in the area, I don't think you should overpay for homes in this area, honestly. But if it was like a gem property that, you've been looking for a while and you can't find something, then, it's the value is what you're willing to pay for it. But in a situation like this, these homes out here, mid 200s, low 300s, there's a lot of homes out here. I don't think you should overpay for a property out here. So you go from the offer, initial deposit, you have your inspection period, your appraisal period. The title company is doing the title work in the background, and then everyone wraps up and we have what's called the clear to close, and then we do a final walkthrough. We have to come back to the house to make sure everything's still in good condition, nothing's missing. And after that final walkthrough, we can make it to closing. But the closing is not the end of the story. See, since I'm also a mortgage broker, I can help you refinance the property. So if a better rate pops up later on, you gotta give me a call. We'll do a new application and we'll see. We can actually strategize to simulate. We can simulate to see if these new rates, whether they go up or down, will benefit you. And I know that sounds crazy, going up won't benefit you, but what happens is even if the rates go up and your home builds equity and you need some of that equity to put into, maybe not a remodel because these homes are brand new, but maybe you want to have an addition added to the property. Have a buyer now who's going to add an addition to the side of their property, and they're going to build a gym and a garage as well. Have another buyer that's going to build extra mother-in-law suite on a property. We have different scenarios why you might need an equity line. I got one buyer who pulled out about $100,000 just to open up a business and pay a lot of debt. Have another one that might want to buy a car in cash, but not really cash, pay off a lot of their debt and do all that with an equity line and have one payment as well. So even though you close, it's not the end of the story. You can still keep in contact. That way in 6 months, 12 months, 18 months, or 2 years, should you need any of those situations to pull out equity, maybe to help fund college tuition for someone in the family, to start a business, pay off some debt. There's so many scenarios in which I can help you as well, post-closing, also being a mortgage broker. You got quite a few ways to reach out to me. So my phone number is 407-759-5677. Down in the description, you have a VIP link where you can just put your criteria, start sending properties your way. Pre-approval link down there as well, so if you want to get pre-approved. What I'll do at the end of this video, I'll have the drone go up a little bit to kind of show you what the area looks like. I got a few people who want to see more drone footage in the videos, so I'll leave the drone up for a little bit longer. And if you found any value in this video, consider subscribing to the channel. We're on our way to 800 subs. This morning I checked, we are 732. My kids are rooting for me. They want me to get to 800, eventually to 900 and 1,000 or more. So if you could please subscribe to the channel, like the video, drop a comment where you're watching from. And if you need help buying homes, reach out to me. And if you want to see more homes in Ocala, at the end, you'll see the playlist linked somewhere on the top. Right when you'll see the drone, you'll see the link for the playlist. Got a bunch of videos in Ocala. See you in the next video.